Let's keep this winning streak going.
Still be a part of the Magic Game Day experience this upcoming season. Visit your nearest ticket booth or visit us online for available tickets. Fans, don't forget about our Last Giveaway Day. Come to the game, bring the down, and get a free stuffed up Magic Dragon bobblehead. Orlando, don't miss out on future Magic home games. Visit our ticket.
Game 6 of the NBA Finals. The Golden State Warriors are down 2-3 with the opportunity to prove themselves to the league, their fans, and most importantly, themselves. It's a pivotal must-win battle against the Magic. The NBA postseason, coming up next.
Hold on tight. It's Game 6 of the NBA Finals. Both teams deserving, but only one will come away with the Larry O'Brien. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. The starters for the Golden State Warriors. They've got Moses Moody, Nick Richards out there with Green, and it's Mason in at the 4. And for Orlando, we've got John Collins. Suggs is out there with Christian Brown. Then it's Franz Wagner, and it's Nunley in at the center position. You look at the Warriors, they're in survival mode. Can they escape to force a Game 7 on their home court?
Well, I'll tell you what, B.A., it won't be easy. The rowdy fans here, eager to see the confetti fall from the rafters, but it all comes down to the individuals between those lines.
Here's Suggs. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. A little mid-range shot is up. The rebound by Mason. Here's Smooth. Collins defending. Here's Smooth. On the wing, Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
And you can tell Green has a good feel for his game. He knows how to find his shots.
Suggs, the pass to Collins. Back to Suggs. Pass to Brown for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Smooth. Into the lane.
Get out of the way!
Wow! And he jams it home with authority.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Smooth. Pass to Richards. Outside for Green. Here's Smooth. There's the drive. Collins with the rebound. Up top, Suggs. Green covering, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
A bigger guard, Suggs fearless inside.
These are his first free throws of the game. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Pass to Smooth. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Franz Wagner.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
That one's no good. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Brown. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. And stolen by Suggs. Wagner on the wing. Green covering. Pass to Collins. Back to Suggs. Shot clock at 6. That evens the score.
Yeah, fantastic focus from Suggs. Showing toughness, fighting through the contact.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Smooth. To the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Suggs against Green. Launches a 3. And it's Suggs with the 3. Suggs has got 7 points in the game.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Green for 3. Collins with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Wagner outside. Here's Nunley. Yet to see a basket. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Smooth. Mason the pass to Smooth. To the inside. From the arc. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Magic leading by 3. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Here's Brown. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And Suggs the bucket on the assist by Wagner. He's got 9.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Richards' shot is off.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Pass to Collins, to the left wing. Brown nails it from 3. Brown's got his second basket of the game.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Here's Badji. Watford left side. Here's Smooth. Driving in. Fox outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Magic leading by 10. Pass to Black. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Here's Smooth. Shot to stop the run. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
This takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Nix is checked in for Orlando. Orlando has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Black passes to Williams. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
Here's Smooth. He has 6. Pass to Moody. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time he might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Scott's checked in for Orlando. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Jovic, he's checked in for Orlando. Wagner comes in for Scott. Magic leading by 9. 1:14 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Williams. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Smooth. He's got 9. Kept alive. Baji. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
That's a whistle. He did not want to hear his second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Warriors trail by 7. 30 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Smooth. Rebounded by Jovic.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Yep, that one's good. And the Magic lead by 9. And here are the Warriors now. Here's Smooth. Driving inside, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Magic out in front, up by 7. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but we're continuing to go right at the defense.
On the floor for the Warriors, Trendon Watford is out there with Moses Moody. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Baji in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Smooth in their last game against the Magic was tremendous. He ended up with 70 points, and he did his work from both the floor and the free throw line. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
We'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to review the game plan. Black's checked in for Wagner. Collins passes to Black. Now Suggs. Here's Black. Out to the wing. From 13. Good on the jump shot. Brown's got 9 points.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Collins passes to Brown. Suggs against Green. Now here's Suggs. He's covered closely. That shot missing. Here's Smooth. Pass to Richards. Here's Mason. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. He's got 13.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Suggs, the pass to Collins. Back to Suggs. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Golden State. Here's Smooth. 13 points in the game. Stevens, the pass to Smooth. And he dunks it down.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. 9-point game. And he's going for the oop here. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Smooth shot is good.
Assist goes to Jalen Green.
There's a minute 12 left in the first half. Suggs against Green. Here's Brown. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Brown's got 6 here in the quarter.
And a smart feed from Suggs. The defense making it easy, leaving his teammate open.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Clock at 6. Fires for 3. Black, no good. Warriors trail by 6. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Green for 3. It's hauled in by Black.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
The 3 from Suggs. He drops it from range. Suggs has got 16 points now.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
Here's Nunley. And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Orlando Magic.
They're passing on point, reading the defense and reacting. Kenny, I wish you'd react this fast when I asked you to pass the cinnamon rolls.
I'm just trying to watch out for them carbs for you, big fella. Just watching out those carbs.
Looking at the series. That's it for us. Thanks for...
And welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. This game 6 getting started. We got Jalen Suggs, John Collins out there with Franz Wagner. Then there's Christian Brown, and it's Nunley in at center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half. Here's Mason. Can't connect from short range. Orlando leading by 9. Wagner, right side. Pass to Nunley. Now here's Suggs. Back to Collins. Wagner for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Richards has got rebound number 8 now. Here's Smooth. Give him 20. Outside for Green. Beyond the arc. Nunley pulls it in. Nunley's got 5 rebounds in the game. Green against Suggs. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
You can't be overzealous guarding Suggs, because that's when you risk fouling him.
Suggs hits them both. Warriors trail by 11. Here's Smooth. Looking to get back on track. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
And both free throws good for Green. Magic leading by 9. Pass to Nunley. Here's Brown. Suggs outside. The 3 ball. Orlando again missing.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Here's Smooth. Richards with it. Sinks that one from the post. Richards has got his second basket. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Warriors making a switch here. Watford's checked in. Here's Brown. Back to Wagner. 2 minutes into the second half of play now.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
Here's Smooth. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It'll be his 4th time going to the line in this game. And he knocks down the first one. Baji's checked in for the Warriors. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Green. Good on both. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Just 5 on the clock. And there's a pick. From the high post. The Warriors pull it in. Baji's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Smooth. 22 points for him. With the drive. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Wagner for 3. Counted from distance. Wagner's got 17.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
On the take.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Orlando leading by 4. Pass to Brown. Back to Suggs. Oh, Fox with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. De'Aaron Fox so fast on the break.
Well, Fox more and more getting some respect on the defensive end, and his speed is making the difference now.
Suggs outside. From downtown. They get it again. Collins passes to Brown. And a miss there on the triple. The Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Watford. Fox for 3. Fox, that smooth lefty shot.
Well, Fox is feeling it right now. The quick release off the catch and shoot.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Orlando making a switch here. Black's checked in. Pass to Nunley. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. Here's Golden State. They're on a 15-3 run. There's a screen. Now here's Watford. Stolen by Collins. Suggs surveys the D. Pass to Black. Wagner with it. 6 to shoot. Buries it down low. Wagner's got 5 points now this quarter. So it's the Warriors now. They trail by 1. Down low. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Here's Black. He's covered by Fox. Collins outside. Shot clock at 5. Nunley. There's the block.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards. Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Magic trail by 3. Collins outside. Here's Suggs. Bachi grabs a miss. Bachi's got 6 rebounds here tonight. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Pass to Suggs. 1:44 left in the third quarter of the game. Throws it up high. And Collins with the slam.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Here's Smooth. 26 points for him. Inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And some changes here for the Warriors. Gafford comes in for Watford, and Green is subbed in for Moody. Here's Black. He's covered by Fox. Outside, Williams. Pass to Collins. Over Gafford. Oh, a nice shot by Collins. Collins has got 6 points.
Collins showing now he's got a little bit of touch from that range.
Fox finds Green. Here's Smooth. Green for 3. Green's feeling it at the arc.
You love the confidence Green has. He wastes no time going up with the shot.
Magic trail by 4. The Warriors pull it in. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Smooth. Going inside. Outside, Green. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
Substitution for the Warriors. Number 43, Stephen Mason.
There's 14 seconds left in the third. Just 5 to shoot. Smooth. No good that time. To the left side wing. What if it goes? No good. Would have counted had it gone. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. Warriors ahead. They're up by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. So on the floor for Golden State, they've got Nick Richards. Jalen Green is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Mason in at the 4. Takes the 3. Sinks the tray.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Take a look at that. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Magic trail by 5. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Wagner on the wing. Green covering. Here's Black. There's the 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Watford's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for De'Aaron Fox. Watford with a screen. Here's Smooth. Banked it in off the glass. Smooth's got 6 points in the quarter.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Wagner. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Got to learn your lesson.
Green, the pass to Smooth. Drives to the hoop. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Orlando making a switch here. Suggs is checked in, and Golden State also making a switch. Baji's checked in.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Magic trail by 5. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Black passes to Jovic. Pass to Black. Williams with the screen. Black, no good.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
The shot by Watford, no good. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Smooth, and the shot's good. Smooth's got 37.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Pass to Jovic. Shot clock at 6. No good on the 3. The Warriors lead by 7. Here's Smooth. Charity stripe shot. Jump shot is good that time. Smooth's got 39.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Here's Wagner. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Moses Moody. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of previous plays in the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least
the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
So for the Magic, Nunley, he's checked in for Williams, and it's Collins in for Jovic. And both free throws good for Wagner.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Smooth, pass to Green. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Magic trail by 7. Here's Black. Pass to Nunley. It's blocked. Outside Moody. Watford outside. Here's Smooth. He's covered by Suggs. Here's Smooth. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound by the Magic. Collins has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Black. Watford covering. Brown's checked in for Orlando.
Second team foul. Coming on to the floor for your Magic, number 10, Christian Braun.
Out left to the wing. And here's Collins for 3. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Golden State. Pass to Watford. Here's Smooth. Outside for Green. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Here's Brown. 5 to shoot. Collins finds Suggs. Here's the 3. And there's Collins on the assist from Suggs. Suggs has got his 3rd assist of the night.
The big man coming through. Collins delivering. That's the big fella.
And the Warriors making a switch here. The Warriors lead by 4. Outside, Green. The 3. Mason, no good. Orlando has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the 3rd quarter. Wagner outside. They set the screen. Smooth grabs the miss.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Pass to Mason. Now Green. Here's Smooth. Green, the pass to Smooth. To stop the drought. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Collins has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Wagner. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. He gets the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Fox is checked in for Green. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal. And good whistle there.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Showing great confidence from the line. That makes this a 2-possession game.
Wagner outside. Pass to Collins. 1:24 left in the 4th. Back to Wagner. The Magic need to put one up here. Puts it up from the high post. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one. Collins has got 9 points here in the second half.
And maybe not the first guy you think about. Collins in the club.
Here's Smooth. Pass to Mason. Lets it go from deep. Hits the trifecta.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Green's checked in for the Warriors. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He encourages guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what Coach is looking for.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Rock the baby. Working the size advantage inside.
Takes it inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Here's Brown, and it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings it within 3.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
Your 407 and Steve.
Orlando with the ball. Back to Suggs. Wagner outside. Nice D from Moody. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Out of bounds, it'll be Orlando's ball.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Wagner outside. The 3 is up. Can't get it to drop. And so the Warriors take the win. They're able to force a winner-take-all Game 7. They stave off elimination.
If they keep trying to blitz.